Hi, this is Lara at Elliott Wave Stock Market with your twice weekly Apple analysis done on Monday 8th of April. I'm recording this video now 9:45 almost in the evening New York time on Monday the 8th New York time. My main wave count remains pretty much the same. We got just a little bit more downwards movement. This B wave has moved lower, but it's remained above the invalidation point at 419. I expect we finally have a trend change now. I have a little bit more confidence in this target and expecting upwards movement probably for about 3 weeks to a target of 502 where minor wave C will reach 1.618, the length of minor wave A. And that would see a zigzag complete for intermediate wave 2, and then we'd expect a trend change and stronger downwards movement as the middle of a third wave unfolds. Primary wave 3's target remains the same. It will reach 1.618, the length of primary wave 1 at 272. Intermediate wave 2 may not move beyond the start of 1 above 594.59. I've redrawn this channel. We should draw this around the zigzag for intermediate 2 from the start of A to the end of B with a parallel copy on the high of A. As price gets towards the upper edge of this channel, expect it to find some resistance. It may end there and remain contained within the channel, or this may be where the fourth wave within minor wave C unfolds, and then resistance may be broken through for price to reach this target, with intermediate wave 2 ending just about the 50% mark of intermediate wave 1. Let's have a look at this structure on the hourly chart, where the start of minor B and the end of minor B down here. This is the start of it and the end of it, and these wider blue lines are the same channel I just described on the daily chart. So within minor wave B we have a 5-wave impulse down for minute A, a triangle for minute B, and a little 5-wave impulse down which now has a 0.382 Fibonacci ratio to minor wave A. It's just over $1 short of that. Minute wave C subdivides really nicely into a 5-wave impulse with good Fibonacci ratios in it, and prices remain just a bit above the invalidation point. If we see any further downwards movement, if price moves below 419, then I would expect that intermediate wave 2 may be over and intermediate wave 3 downwards may be underway. However, I think that's quite unlikely, and we now have a clear trend channel breach of this little channel downwards containing minor wave B. Draw this channel from the start of the A wave to the end of the triangle for the B wave, and then place a parallel copy on the low of the A wave. With this clear channel breach, I can now have a little bit more confidence in saying that the downwards trend for now is over and the upwards trend for now is underway. Minor wave A lasted 15 days, no Fibonacci time relationship there. Minor wave B lasted a Fibonacci 8 days. If minor wave C is the same duration as the A wave, it would last 15 days or 3 weeks. So I'm expecting about 3 weeks of upwards movement towards a target at 502. This is still the alternate daily wave count. The subdivisions are the same, but instead of 1, 2, 1, 2, we're seeing a 5, 3, 5 zigzag downwards. If at supercycle degree we're seeing a flat correction unfold, then within it cycle wave A may be itself subdividing as a flat, with a 3-wave zigzag for the A wave and a 3-wave structure up for the B wave, which must be 90% the length of A wave, and is actually quite likely to move beyond the start of the A wave, as in an expanded flat. So if the main wave count is invalidated with movement above 594.59, I would have confidence in expecting price to continue to rise to at least 676.46 and reasonably likely to make a new all-time high for Apple. Within the new upwards movement, minor wave 2 can't move beyond the start of 1. This wave count is firmly invalidated with movement below 419. Last analysis, I expected Apple to move higher. It didn't do that. It moved a little bit lower, but prices remained slightly above that invalidation point. Last analysis, I said I wanted to see a breach of that small channel on the hourly chart to have confidence in the new upwards trend. We did not get that. We got downwards movement, but after that we do now have a really clear channel breach. So in this analysis, I now have more confidence in saying we should see new highs, we should see upwards movement for Apple, probably for about 3 weeks towards that target, 502. That's all for me today with your Apple analysis, and I hope that everybody had a fantastic weekend.